Every journey to success begins with one simple step. At first, these steps might seem small and insignificant. You might not realize it yet, but every little habit you build today has the power to shape your future in ways you can't yet imagine. This is the power of consistency. Before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready to transform your life, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an inspiring story. Now, let's get started. You see, success isn't about taking massive leaps. It's about consistently taking small steps, day in and day out. And in this video, we're going to dive into how these small, daily actions can lead to life-changing results. We live in a world where everyone is looking for shortcuts. We all want that magic formula for instant success, that hack that will get us to where we want to be without having to put in much effort. But the truth is, the most successful people in the world didn't get there by looking for shortcuts. They didn't stumble upon instant success. They got there by doing the small things consistently, day after day, even when no one was watching. Let me give you an example. Michael Phelps, the greatest swimmer of all time, didn't win 23 Olympic gold medals by training for just one big race. No, it was the thousands of laps he swam year after year that made him a legend. Michael Phelps didn't take breaks. He didn't skip practices. He swam every day, no matter how tired he was, no matter the weather, and no matter what else was happening in the world. Think about it. Michael swam 2-3 hours a day, 6 days a week. That's over 10,000 hours of training just to become the best. 10,000 hours of dedication. 10,000 hours of doing the same thing over and over, making small adjustments and improvements, focusing on perfecting his form and conditioning his body. It wasn't about having a great performance once in a while. It was about consistently showing up, putting in the work, and trusting that those small actions would add up to something great. But that's what consistency looks like. It's not about big breakthroughs. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and trusting that over time, you will see the results. Small actions, repeated over time, can lead to extraordinary results. Let's take a look at another example. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became one of the most famous authors in the world, Rowling was a single mom living on welfare, struggling to make ends meet. She didn't have millions of dollars or a big publishing deal. What she had was a dream and a pen. J.K. Rowling wrote every single day. She wrote when she was tired. She wrote when she didn't feel like it. She wrote when her life wasn't going the way she hoped. It took her 6 years to complete the first book of the Harry Potter series. She faced rejection after rejection from publishers, but she didn't give up. She kept writing. And now, the Harry Potter series is one of the best-selling book series in the world, worth over $25 billion. The secret to her success? It wasn't a grand gesture or a lucky break. It was consistency. It was the habit of showing up every single day and doing the work, even when it felt like things weren't progressing. Just like Michael Phelps, J.K. Rowling's success didn't come overnight. It was built through the small, consistent actions she took each day, even when the outcome was uncertain. Now, let's bring this closer to home. Maybe you're not trying to become an Olympic swimmer or a world-famous author, but I bet you have your own goals. Whether it's getting fit, learning a new skill, or growing your career, consistency is the secret ingredient that will get you there. Most of us think we need to do something big to make a difference. We think we need to make radical changes or take huge leaps in order to see results. But the truth is, small, consistent actions lead to bigger changes over time. This is where consistency makes all the difference. For example, did you know that if you exercise for just 30 minutes a day 5 times a week, you'll burn around 1,000 calories a week? That's enough to lose about 10 pounds in a month, but only if you're consistent. It's not about going to the gym for 5 hours in one day. It's not about trying to do everything in one go. The secret is showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Let's take learning a new language as another example. Imagine you want to become fluent in a new language. If you study just 15 minutes a day, you could be fluent in just 1 year. That's not a typo. 15 minutes a day can make all the difference. But if you skip days or try to cram all your learning into one intense week of study, it'll never stick. The key to success is consistency. The key is showing up every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. That's how progress happens. But I know what you're thinking. It's hard to stay consistent. I get distracted. I get tired. I lose motivation. Here's something powerful to remember. You don't need to be motivated every single day to stay consistent. The real key is building a habit. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel motivated and other days you won't. But a habit? That's something that sticks. When you turn something into a habit, it doesn't require motivation anymore. It just becomes part of who you are. Studies show that it takes about 66 days to form a new habit. That means, if you stick to something every day for about 2 months, it will start to feel natural. You won't have to force yourself to do it. It will just become part of your routine. That's the magic of consistency. And here's the good news. Small actions compound over time. What seems like a tiny step today, whether it's reading 1 page of a book or doing 1 push-up, will add up. And before you know it, those small actions will turn into big results. You'll have completed a chapter in that book. You'll be running 5 miles. Or you'll have built a new business. The small steps matter. They're the foundation of everything great that you'll accomplish. Don't underestimate the power of small wins. They might seem insignificant right now, but when you look back at the months or even years of progress, you'll realize that those small actions led to the big changes you were hoping for. Remember, success doesn't happen in one big leap. It happens through small, everyday steps. If you stay consistent, if you keep taking those small steps every day, there's nothing that can stop you from achieving your goals. Success is built on consistency. So, what's one small step you can take today? Maybe it's committing to 15 minutes of learning, or maybe it's making a healthier choice with your meals. Whatever it is, take that first step today. The key is to just start. Start today, and remember, the power of consistency can change your life. The journey may seem long, but as long as you keep moving forward, you will get to where you want to go.